Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Jai Ma Kali. Do you feel that something is stopping you from reaching your full potential? Do you think after a certain time you don't want to work towards your goals? Do you think that you feel demotivated? Do you feel that something inside you tells you you will not be able to realize your dreams in this life? Do you feel that it is time for you to control that thing which stops you from realizing your ambition? If your answers to these questions are yes, then let me give you the reason which stops you, and the reason is your mind. Your mind is the most powerful force you will ever face. It is that crystal ball in which you can see your future. It is a mirror which will show you your future. It will show you how you would be in the future. You are what you are because of your mind. Remember the 4 C's when you see the things in your mind. And if you want those things manifested in your life, if you want those things to be a reality in your life, then see those things in your mind clearly, continuously, conspicuously, and with conviction. The profession which you are in today is because of your mind. You start becoming those things in this real world which you see it in your mind for yourself. What a magical mind it is! Whatever you see in your mind, it becomes a reality. If you are a lawyer, doctor, engineer, pilot, speaker, a businessman or something else, it is only because at some point in time you had envisaged yourself as that in your mind. I would say that your entire life is the reflection of your mind. Those thoughts in your mind become real after a certain point in time. The power of thoughts. Those thoughts in your mind. The longer, the deeper, the continuous is the intensity in your thoughts about what you want to be or what you want in life, the quicker it comes to realize. When you put your entire attention, when you put your entire focus on something at full power that you want to happen, and after that your mind agrees with it, then your thoughts become a reality. The key is concentrating, visualizing, seeing details, having faith and infusing mental and emotional energy into that scene in your mind. These are some general criteria. When your mind is empty from thoughts and only one single thought is allowed to enter, it gains a very great power, which is why one should be very careful with what he thinks. A concentrated thought is powerful and exerts a very strong influence. Increase your concentration level to use this power. So, if mind is the main thing which is controlling your life, then it is understood that we need to control our minds. If we need to live the life we want to lead. Now the question is, how can you tame your restless mind? How can you control this mind which travels at the speed of noise? How can you curb your wandering mind? My answer is very short and simple. And the answer is meditation and awareness. To expand my point on meditation, I would suggest that when you think during meditation, make those thoughts bright, beautiful and rosy. Make those thoughts optimistic and positive. See the brighter, positive side of that thought. See happiness and joy in your thoughts. See your glass half full when meditating. Envisage the in the pros and cons of those thoughts. The second exercise to control your mind is to be aware. Be conscious. You have to be conscious when your mind diverts from a thing that you are doing. Whenever your mind travels away from a particular thing you are focusing on, bring it back to focus on that thing. Every time the mind flies away to a different location, bring it back to where it belongs to. The mind belongs to you and your present. Always bring your mind to your present activity. Don't let the mind wander in the past or worry about the future. Bind your mind. Tie up your mind. Hold it together so that it remains with you and in your present moment. Allowing your mind to go back in time or in the future is a sheer waste of your life. Why do you want to waste your life when you know you can make it prosperous by simply controlling your mind? This process needs a lot of practice. Keeping your mind static in your present moment will require practice, practice, and practice. Ladies and gentlemen, our mind can either make or break us. To tame one's mind is the most difficult thing, but it is also the most essential part of our lives. We can never be truly happy or peaceful without taming the mind. Therefore, we should not feel afraid or overwhelmed by the work in our hands, but simply find a solution how to begin that work and stay with it. How to begin that work and stick to it. And this can only be achieved if we use our mind to our advantage. Jai Ma Kali.